After a week at sea, our pirates have returned to the lovely Krabi Boat Lagoon, where they're going to spend their final hours finishing up development on their games. We're going to do some judging. We're then going to have a ceremony for awards. We're going to grant them their pirate names, and then we're going to finish it all off with a giant pirate barbecue.
The best thing about developing in this environment is definitely being able to kind of chill out on the boats and spend your time kind of like thinking about what you're going to design and what you're going to work on. The worst part of the event is probably just the heat and not being super used to it. So it kind of takes you quite a long time to get into the flow of developing when we get to a new area.
It is the last day of the jam. These guys have been up until 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning last night, and they're working feverishly to get their products done before the 2 p.m. cutoff, at which point we're going to judge the content they've produced.
Yeah, it's going. I've saved the difficult bits until the end. A lot of asset creation, and then late into the night, I saw the sunrise, so that was nice.
Feeling pretty good. The intervention thing is coming together. A bit difficult working on an FPS for the first time. There's a lot of things that I feel I could have done better. I don't really know how well it'll work, but we'll see.
It's the last day of the event. I feel a bit worn out. I feel like I've had the best time. I love the game that we're making. I just want to work on it a few more days. Last night, Marcel was working until 9 a.m. and I got a commit from him now. I'm under pressure before the deadline to put it in and make sure it works and just hope it works.
Before we left Côte Jume, our pirates engaged in another beach game. This time, it was Blind Man's Bluff. The teams are assembling behind me. There are tracks set out, and they're gonna have to put on their headscarves and blind themselves with their eye patches, and you'll see what happens next. Here's how this works. You're gonna select one person who's gonna be your blind man. Evan has made an amazing example of exactly what you want to look like. Grab one and they have to run it back, and they must stand in this box, turn around 3 times, and then set them off again to grab the next stick.
Hey, face me, face me. Rotate. Jay, just forward. Just forward.
We're back again with the Jolly Rogers. That was a decisive win. What was the strategy?
We made a good call to not say left and right and say ocean beach, which is kind of always objectively you can tell where the ocean is.
Well, congratulations guys. There is another bottle of Thailand's finest Sang Som rum.
Thank you.
We're here with the Blackbeards. They've just played Blind Man's Bluff, and what happened?
I think we went for a slow and steady strategy, and the other teams went for a reckless all out as fast as you can.
1,
2,
3, 9!
That's it. It's 2 p.m. No more pressing on the keyboards. It's time for Captain Graybeard and I to judge your games.
The sound effect Americans is basically lots of people screaming in terror.
Nice. Now there's bullets coming out of this guy.
Stop murdering people.
You don't want to annoy them too much. Right. The more annoyed they get, the slower they drive as well.
Yes, I noticed that.
It's a very good jump sound. She's got another jump.
Oh dear, this is wrong.
Oh no! I think it's hostages.
I think overall, from a team perspective, it took us quite a while to hit our stride.
I think the idea kind of came together. It's a lot like we talked about at the start. It still feels like a space that little improvements make it much better.
The idea has some legs and some more room to explore.
Yeah, we're excited about the project.
Shun was working on the level designs.
Are you meant to pick up the candles? You're gonna see that.
And it cuts the power. I think it went pretty well. My game had a little bit of a difficulty issue, which was tough, just because it all came together in literally the last 5 minutes. There's a lot of stuff that I want to tweak afterwards, but I think that it's a good base and people seem to like the idea.
All right, you rascally scallywags. We have come to the end of Pirate Jam 2018.
Okay, right now some major props for the Blackbeard. Did you guys see the mermaid? That mermaid was super impressive. It was a work of art.
Shun the mermaid.
Brilliant. Also, the only group to clean the prop. Danny,
Wow.
well done. Of course, we had our beach events and they held a lot more points. In fourth, Renee's rascally rabbiting rodent. They got one task right, the sandcastle they won. Blackbeards, you did so well in all the tasks, but you still only got one of the beach events. Captain Hook's Hordes Tug of War, well done guys. You came in second. Despite their appalling performance on the 20 tasks, a grand total of 3 beach events won. Jolly Rogers, so you guys are the overall winners, so well done.
There you go.
Thank you very much. So it's my second year back at Pirate Jam. Been an amazing adventure. My game, to me, started off pretty poorly because I spent at least 3 or 4 days just trying to get the framework of, you know, a car moving around. But it really picked up towards the end and get some stuff in right at the last minute that made a big difference.
I was really happy with the event and met really wonderful people here and really talented people as well.
Pirate Jam is my favorite jam. I felt that way last year and I'm super proud of the game we made, and I think it's a contribution of a lot of people on the team that allowed that to happen.
You are the ultimate winner of the Pirate Jam this year. How do you feel?
Really good. It was great to be back. Had a great time. The scale of the event was totally different, but it was still so much fun.
Right, we have come to the end of Pirate Jam 2018. Our developers made some amazing games. They played some incredible beach games. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors out there. And if you want to learn more about this event, go to piratejam.com.